about that time you faked your way into Paris Fashion Week.
Right, so I spend a lot of my time walking around markets. One of the things that I've become particularly obsessed with is knockoff brands. Pierre Klein, Pierre Calvini, but there's one that I love more than any of those, Georgio Peviani. Who is Georgio Peviani? I like Giorgio Peviani because it doesn't even really sound like Giorgio Armani, does it? The logo looks absolutely nothing like it. But people are still buying his jeans. Giorgio Peviani is doing everything that a successful fashion designer needs to do apart from existing. To help Giorgio Peviani reach his full potential, I'm going to become him and go to Paris Fashion Week. First step was making a website. www.georgiopeviani.com. Play on the computer for a little bit, we're online. I get some cards done, all of my networking tools at my fingertips. So the last step was buying a stack of Giorgio's jeans and heading to Paris. Can I get an entrance card for Paris Fashion Week? I arrived into this centre from Giorgio Peviani, the designer, slapped down the card and just act casual. 5 minutes later, they come back and hand me this. Giorgio Peviani has got himself an entrance. Giorgio Peviani, nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers, it's my card. Giorgio Peviani. Giorgio Peviani. So like that, Giorgio had gone from Brixton Market to Paris Horticulture. So I'm drinking free booze, mingling with like bloggers, models, complimenting people on their Balenciaga sandals. Giorgio. I'm kind of like the young thug of fashion. But I want to know, like, how far can I take this? If you say streetwear's a religion and Peviani constantly sins, is it okay if I try that on?
Of course, if you, I can help you with that.
I want to try the most expensive dress in the room. I am gliding around looking stunning, and nobody is saying a word other than...
It might need shoes. It might...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I get invited to this night with a bunch of Italian designers. I get chatting to this menswear model named Jean, and halfway through a conversation, I stop him and I go, Jean, I need to see you in these jeans. He disappears for a second, comes back, and he's in these red Peviani jeans. And I'm just nodding, and I go, what do you think? And he just goes, I love the design, it's so populist. Not only is it he who likes my trousers, I get talking to this buyer from Milan. I ask her, would you sell Giorgio Peviani jeans in Milan? And she says, you know what, Giorgio? I think I would. They love these jeans. Influencers report on Fashion Week. Peviani at that point has gone from being on a market to being broadcasted to like 700,000 people around the world. My emails are filled with people inviting Giorgio Peviani to their events. Are they going to let Giorgio Peviani into the after party? Are people killed to be at these parties? Like, surely they're not going to let a man who doesn't exist into them. So then Alexa shows up, and we end up out in Paris until 4 a.m. So without even existing, Giorgio Peviani had infiltrated blogs, catwalks, parties. Giorgio Peviani was the toast of Paris Fashion Week. There was one question that consistently evaded me. Who is Giorgio Peviani? So I Google his name, and after 3 pages of scrolling through results, I see something. An address that's in London. If Giorgio Peviani is real, this is the guy. But if I'm gonna meet the real Giorgio Peviani, I can't show up empty-handed.
Hi, how are you? I am the real Giorgio Peviani. I own the Giorgio Peviani brand. This guy.
Yeah, do you want
I don't know, who is he? Hello?
Right, Patel.
Patel, yeah, just one. Patel! Oh, you've come to pick a box up, yeah?
Yeah, Osman box.
Yeah, that one, that one.
Just one?
Yeah, just one. Sorry about that.
What is that? Is that an order?
Yeah, someone's on here.
Great jeans. So do you remember the moment that you came up with the name Giorgio Peviani?
Well, we were looking into the names, and then we decided, like, okay, Giorgio Peviani sounds nice. It looks good with the Giorgio as well. People, when they want to buy Armani jeans, that, you know, they'll cost them 150 quid. Our jeans will cost them about 30, 35 pounds. But the quality, we make sure we maintain it very high standard.
How do you feel about me having called myself Giorgio Peviani and gone to Paris Fashion Week?
I was happy that somebody's at least had to look into it and thought that this brand can move further. So now we're trying to do a media campaign on the Giorgio Peviani.
It's good that you've said that, because we've done something for you. I'm taking Giorgio Peviani to the top. Look, look. You look good. This is for the Peviani look, look.
No, they're quite good on there.
What about this look?
Oh, that's great. It looks nice. It's just like quite fashionable, isn't it?
Edgy.
Yeah, yeah.
I love this jacket.
We used to do like 16 different colors in the jackets and jeans.
No way.
Yeah.
Do you think we might be able to bring that back?
Yeah, it looks like a lot of old schools coming back again, isn't
Yeah.
it?
The real Giorgio Peviani endorsed look.
Thanks a
Send it
lot.
to you. No, no. Thank you for creating the legend that is Giorgio Peviani.